Hi, let's learn about method overloading in Java. Methods are a collection of statements that are grouped together to do some task. Methods are used in Java to describe the behavior of an object. So, it is also possible to create methods that have the same name but different argument list in various definitions. That's what we say method overloading. So what is method overloading? If a class has multiple methods having same name but different in parameters, it is known as method overloading. Method overloading increases the readability of the program. Method overloading in Java supports compile time polymorphism. Overloading allows different methods to have the same name but different signatures, where the signature can differ by the number of input parameters or type of input parameters or both. So what are the ways in which we can overload a method? There are three ways. One is based on the number of parameters, second based on data type of parameters, third based on sequence of data type of parameters. So we should have a clarity about what is parameter and what is argument. So parameter is a variable declared by a method that receives value when the method is called, while argument is a value that is passed to a method when it is called. So parameter receives value, whereas argument we are saying that has been passed to a method when it is called. So here I am having a method display salary. So this is based on number of parameters. Here I am having only one parameter. In this I am having two parameters, right? So based on the data type, here I am having one parameter, here too I am having one, but the data type varies. In the third case, we are having a display salary method in which the sequence vary. Here I am having integer, then double, then here I am having double followed by integer. So sequence vary. So these are the ways to overload a method. Let's see an example. So in this example, I am having a class subtraction where I am having two methods, right? Sub. So I am having two parameters passed. This is of integer type, here this in this method is of double type. So the data type varies in this case of method overloading. So what are the content I am having? So here I am just subtracting the value and displaying. The same process has been done in this method too. So how to invoke the method in the main? Via the object variable. So the object variable that I have created for the class is S. Via that I am invoking and I am passing two values, right? 6 and 5 here. So this, based on this, it will call the method sub to calculate the subtraction of two integer type arguments. When this has been specified, this will invoke the sub to calculate the subtraction of two double type arguments. So this what is about different data types of the arguments. Let's execute this. So hope you can find the result here, right? Now let's move to next example. So in this example, I am having employee overloading as the class name. So what are the three ways in which we can overload a method? One is based on the number of argument. Second is based on the data type of arguments. Third is based on sequence, right? So we'll see one by one. So first is based on the different number of arguments. So here I am having a class in which I am having a method display salary. So in display salary, in this I am having only one argument. In case of this method, I am having two arguments. So this is based on different number of arguments. So how I can invoke that? I can invoke that via the object being created for the class, right? So employee overloading object variable via new operator I am creating. Now I am passing value here only integer value. Here I am passing two values. One is integer, another is double. So this is bonus. I am passing bonus as double and salary as integer. Now we will execute. Right, you got the output. Now I am having. Now we will be seeing about the data type of arguments. So in this case I am having a salary as integer type. Here I am having a function in which I am having salary as double type. So now we will execute that too. We will pass comment on this. Okay. So when this method is invoked, the methods are same, but based on the type of arguments that we pass, that method will invoked and will get executed. See, this is salary is int, this is about double. Next, changing the sequence of arguments. So changing the sequence. Here I am having salary and bonus. Here integer type salary, double bonus, right? Thus I am reversing it. First I am passing bonus, then I am passing salary. Sequence has been changed in this method overloading. So what happens when I execute that? Wait, I will just invoke the methods. So I am invoking, running the method. So what happened? Based on the method that has been invoked and it see the arguments that is being passed. So based on that, the corresponding method will be invoked and executed. So this what is about method overloading. So in this class, I am having employee overloading as my class. I am having 4 methods and using 4 same name but different number of arguments, via which I have explained the method overloading. So we have seen about what is method overloading, what are the ways, and you have seen simple examples, right? So what is the use of method overloading? So it's used to perform tasks efficiently in programming. It's used to increase the readability of the program. It is also very flexible to call similar method for different data types, and it saves the time and it increases the consistency of the program. It also saves the memory. So in this way we can use method overloading. Thank you. Keep learning.